top there. In this part of the swing here, we call this about halfway back. It's about halfway in the backswing. I feel like you're doing a really nice job. You know, if I looked at your left arm, we could say that it's reasonably straight. Yeah, like hers. Yours is reasonably straight. And I think you also have nice wrist position there. It's very, very similar. When she goes back, when she goes back here, she pretty much has a very similar position here. So the left arm's still pretty straight. She has a little bit more cocking.
Okay.
And that's pretty much the end of her swing. It goes a little bit longer, but we'll say that's about the end of her swing now. When you continue, your arms probably around here start to bend more. So your right arm starts to bend a lot. And it keeps going until the club's kind of like touching your back there. So that, I would say, becomes a bit difficult to control.
Yeah.
So we want to work towards a bit more of a stable arm position. And she hits ball first and the ground second. Sometimes when you hit, you'll probably hit the ground first and maybe the ball, or your club will hit the top of the ball.
Okay.
And I would say in your case, a lot of it is because of the backswing. So first thing I want to do, we're going to do a little, actually we'll do this without a club to start with. I'm going to do a little exercise. Is I'm going to take my right hand and hold it under here. Just like that. And you can watch me first if you want. And what we're going to do is this distance, we want to stay the same all the way to the top. So in other words, as I move my shoulder, I'll help you to do this, down and around. I'm going to keep the space here, the same distance, until I get to a point where I can't really go any further. So for me, that's about here. So that would be the end of my swing. What we've got to be careful with you is you're pretty good, and then you bend. Okay, so that's what we're going to work on. So you can come onto the mat and I want to help you to feel that. So when we do this, we're going to have the wrist just a bit like this. And I'm going to put my finger on this shoulder just to give you a feeling. I'm going to move it down. Good. We'll call this about halfway back. And then as we go back, we're going to keep moving the shoulder, but we're going to keep the same distance. Okay, go for it. So shoulder down and around. Good, just to there, and then go through. Now, as a progression, what we're going to do is we're just going to hold the club with one hand. I'll let you do this in a moment. And we're going to do the same backswing, so slow, slow, slow. Get to here. Put your right hand on the club. Anyway, and then go through.
Okay.
And I'm just going to guide you a little bit. Good, hold it there. Now a little bit more pushing out. Just actually your right hand and push it out a little bit this way. Can you feel that?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, now grab it with your right hand and swing through. Very good. So we're going to do 3 of those.
3.
Yeah, 3 of those, exactly the same. This is the same feeling as this. We've just now gone into like a normal grip. But I want you to go pretty slowly and then start pushing, 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 hold. And then from there we can swing through. At the moment I would say go a little bit slower.
Okay.
Doesn't mean that the downswing has to be slow. I just want the upswing
That I need to.
to take a bit more time because it's a very different thing. Yeah, it's very new to you.
I've been having it for a while.
Yep. Well, the other good thing is if you've only been playing 1.5, 2 years, it's not like you've been doing it for 20 years. If I had a student, they've been doing what you're doing for 20 years, it's almost impossible to change it. But you're actually still pretty new, so
Yeah,
It's just
I
a new,
still hold.
it's a new
Yeah,
concept for you. So yeah, I'm going to do this nice and slowly. Pushing out a bit more. There we go. And through. I'm going to put a ball in the way, but I'm going to move you first. You can step into the shot. Yeah. Okay, let's do a really slow one together. So slow, pushing out, pushing out, pushing out, hold, and then go through. Very good. Surprised you hit it. So the reason why I'm doing a few together, because when you do it on your own, I want you to do it as slowly as I'm doing it. Good, push, push, push. Yeah, hold and go through. Very nice.
Thanks.
So that might feel like your backswing's taking like 3 seconds. It's taking a very long time. Much better. Swing through. Good job. Really, really good. So here we have shoulder down. You should say 67, yeah. More hip turn. Very nice. Just to there, through. Brilliant.